This time we are going to learn about comparatives and superlatives. What are they? Let's check it out. Comparatives and superlatives are used to compare two things or more. So in this video, we are going to talk about the correct form and the use of comparatives and superlatives. We are going to study about the use and the structure of irregular ER on the TOEFL test and the parallel structures with comparisons. Okay, so let's talk about the first topic, that is the correct form and the use of the comparatives and superlatives. Now, please take a look at the example below. This is 3A. It is 175 centimeter height. This is 3B. It is 215 centimeter height. When I want to talk about this, when I compare these two trees, I can say that A is shorter than B, or B is taller than A. So, what about this? A is 175 centimeter tall, B is 215 centimeter tall, and C is 407 centimeter tall. If I want to compare C with A and B, I can say C is the tallest tree of all. All here means that A, B, C, yeah. Or I can say A is the shortest tree of all. Okay, let's take a look at another example. So here is a set of sushi. It is 30,000 rupiah, and it is a chunk of fried chicken. It is 15,000 rupiah. If I want to compare these two meals, I can say a chunk of fried chicken is cheaper than a set of sushi, or a set of sushi is more expensive than a chunk of fried chicken. What about this? We compare a set of sushi with a chunk of fried chicken and a set of beef steak. It is 45,000 rupiah. If I want to compare these three meals, I can say a set of beef steak is the most expensive menu in the restaurant. Why? Because it is 45,000 rupiah. Or I can say a chunk of fried chicken is the cheapest menu in the restaurant. Why? Because it is only 15,000 rupiah. So, what is the pattern of comparatives and superlatives? Well, comparatives, it is used to compare two things. The pattern is short adjectives. What it means by short adjectives is that the adjectives that only consist of one syllable, like tall, short, cheap. This is a short adjective. It's followed by the suffix er. Or more plus long adjectives. Example is just like expensive. It is more than one syllable. And then followed by then. While superlatives is used to show which one of many is the most outstanding. So the pattern is the article the, followed by short adjectives plus suffix est, s, or most plus long adjectives. So these are the pattern of comparatives and superlatives. Okay, so the second topic, the use and the structure of irregular ER on the TOEFL test. First, I want you to take a look at the 3 sentences below. The harder you work, the more you accomplish. The more children you have, the bigger house you need. And the greater the experience, the higher the salary. Now, let's analyze each of these sentences. The harder you work, the more you accomplish. Here, the comparative, the harder is followed by the subject you and the verb work, while the more is followed by the subject you and the verb accomplish. You can see that it is parallel. If the first sentence consists of comparisons, subject and verb, the second one must also consist of the comparisons, subject and verb. Okay, what about the second sentence? The more children you have, the bigger house you need. The comparison, the more, is followed by the noun children, then the subject you, and the verb have, while the bigger is followed by the noun house, the subject you, and the verb have. Once again, you can see that it is parallel. When the comparison or the comparatives is followed by noun first and then subject and verb, the second one must also have the same pattern. Okay, now let's take a look at the last example. The greater the experience, the higher the salary. Here, we can see that the greater is followed directly by the noun, and the higher is also followed directly by a noun. We don't see any subject and verb. It is considered correct for comparisons. Okay, for comparisons only. Although it doesn't have subject and verb, it is still considered correct. Now, for the last topic, let's take a look at parallel structure with comparison. First, let's take a look at the pattern first. Structure, followed by the comparison, followed by the same structure. What does it mean? Now let's go to the next slide. The first sentence, mathematics is more difficult than chemistry. Here, we compare mathematics and chemistry. Both of them are nouns. And then we use more than to show the comparison with difficult as the adjective is inserted between more and than. The second example, an elephant and the cow. We use the pattern suffix er, then the adjective happy. Next, this variety show is compared with that variety show. We use less than and we inserted adjective interesting. The next one, we compared Anne with Mary. We use the comparison as blah 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 as, and the positions of the adjectives is between them. Ahmad's height is compared with Abdul's. Here, we don't need to insert any adjectives between the same or as. So we can go directly, say that Ahmad's height is the same as Abdul's. It also happened with the next sentence. This painting is being compared with that painting. We go directly using comparison similar to without inserting any adjective. Okay, so that's all for this time's topic. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye.